Namo Namaha friends, I am RRK. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things bookish. So today I'm here with a confession video. This could very well be the Raita Falana moment of my channel. Nevertheless, I have decided to go ahead and start this conversation with my confession. The confession is that I am tired of wrap-up videos. There, I said it, the tea has been spilled. I really don't like watching them or creating them. I get bored out of my wits just thinking about them. Now, for the booktube novice, wrap-up videos are videos where booktubers talk in length about all the books they have completed in a day, week, month, or a year. They just cover all the books they have managed to read in a particular time frame. Now, before I continue this talk, I completely understand if you simply want to log off this chat, but before you do, I request you to check out my other videos. I'm sure you will find at least one video to your liking, and if you do, then please don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, with that tiny self-promotion out of the way, let's get back to the bookish talk. As you must have noticed, since I started this channel a few months back, I have religiously followed the broad rules of booktube. I have created the usual TBR, wrap-up videos and the odd review and other kind of videos. As I have mentioned in my July reading wrap-up video, I have already done away with TBR videos. The reasons of which I will not go into detail in this video, but feel free to check out that video. So fair warning, it's nothing too deep, so don't go in expecting some grand revelation. It's just that I felt TBR videos were not working out very well for me. I felt that TBR videos were more of a barrier to my reading rather than a motivation for it. So I stopped doing TBR videos. Now I have a similar disillusionment with my wrap-up videos. If I'm being honest, I don't get the feeling of a job well done when I plan, record or publish these videos, mainly because I don't see the purpose behind them. Now, let me clarify that part a bit more. When we watch a video, we generally derive something out of it. Yes, either entertainment, maybe some sort of information that we can use, or maybe even inspiration. Similarly, when somebody is creating a video, they are mainly catering to these needs of the viewer, in addition to obviously deriving some sense of fulfillment. So this month, when I started collecting my reading stats, I had an epiphany. The epiphany was that, what am I trying to achieve with these wrap-up videos? Am I encouraging people to read those books? Not really, because I had read some pretty horrible and average books that, with all sincerity, I will never recommend anybody to waste their time or money on. Then why? To show off how many books I can read per month? Well, that's an awesome ego boost. How does that help my subscribers? I couldn't answer those questions. So I digged a little deeper into my motivations in creating such videos, both as a viewer as well as a content creator. So when I dig deep, I realized that as a viewer, I stopped watching wrap-up videos and I hadn't noticed that change in my taste until very recently. Unless they are extremely unique in structure or they provide some sort of value to me, I realized I cannot tolerate them. Now, I must say, I still do watch wrap-up videos by select booktubers, but these are all people who generally stick to a particular genre or theme. Hence, I know what kind of content to expect from them. Usually, my TBR pile swells up after I watch their videos because I will be adding books to my TBR based on their very specific recommendations. So, parallelly, if you see my wrap-up videos as a creator, I'm not a genre-based reader, nor a creator that sticks to a particular theme like monster romances or grim dark fantasies. I like to read a variety of books from fantasies to middle grades to non-fiction. So with such a hodgepodge of a reading taste, the more wrap-up videos I created, the more disingenuous they felt. There's also another facet to this as a creator, and that is full disclosure. Now, as a reader, there are books that I read only for my entertainment or maybe for various other personal reasons. I may not want to talk about these books in a public platform because I don't want my opinions, negative or positive, to affect the authors or readers in any way. In wrap-ups, where the general practice is to talk about all the books that were read, it's difficult to weed out the ones we don't want to talk about. Second, most of my videos are family friendly. If you put my videos on a loudspeaker or on TV, you shouldn't be worried if any of your family members, be it your child or your parent, listen to it perchance. But not all subject matters and books are age appropriate or family friendly. Now, please note, I'm not judging any reader, author, or book. I am a firm believer of responsible freedom. I think everybody should have the freedom to read or watch whatever they like. Nobody has the right to judge anybody based on what they read or watch unless they are causing some sort of harm to themselves or others. The books that I read are not really a reflection of who I am. Just because I read a psycho thriller doesn't make me a psycho. So no, I'm not a bookish snob. My only point is that with a general all-in-one wrap-up video, my viewers don't have control on the kind of content they consume. A single wrap-up, especially from a person who reads a variety of genres and themes, might have a middle grade book and a trigger warning heavy adult grim dark fantasy. So it might contain a novel that my kids' friends can read and a novel that I might want only my hubby to read. So how will you know the difference? How can you make a decision on whether to listen to it on a loudspeaker or on earphones, to watch it with kids or to not to? The control is taken away from my viewers and I am not okay with that. Now, in contrast, if I put up a specific video like Jen from the Book Refuge does, or a themed video with clear titles that says adult fantasies or steamy romances, you know the appropriate time and place to consume such a content. I have a similar opinion on videos where the creators swear. Such videos should also ideally come with a warning. I come from a part of the world where I'm always surrounded by people and I detest using earphones when I'm indoors. So when people in innocent looking bookish videos swear, it's very jarring, and I usually get a comment from keen-eared kids around me saying, "Amma, I heard them swear," or they said this. I sometimes wonder if people have lost the capacity to talk without swearing. Do people really swear so much amongst non-friends company like elders, colleagues, and family? I think that's a whole new discussion for another time. But the long and short of my monologue is that I have decided to do away with my wrap-up videos. Oh God, it's raining pretty heavily right now. I don't think the natural light is going to cooperate with me today. It's raining pretty heavily and it's quite dark here. Anyway, so the long and short of my monologue is that I have decided to do away with my wrap-up videos, at least in the current format, where I simply list out all the books I have read in a particular timeline. I realized I don't want this channel to be a diary of sorts where I simply list the books I read. I realized that I want my videos to consistently align with the goals of my channel, which is to be a part of a community where I can interact with like-minded readers and creators. Even if a single viewer, supporter, or subscriber ditches that 50th Netflix show of the month and attempts to read a book that I mentioned on this channel, I will consider that as a blessing and a token of appreciation and encouragement. Now, let me conclude with a disclaimer saying that this is my opinion based on my channel goals and personal principles. I am in no way dissing anybody else's work or interests. Wrap-ups are a thing for a reason. And I am aware that there's a huge audience for it and it works for many. So I would love to know what you think of my decision to do away with the generic monthly wrap-up videos. Do you like them? Do you think getting more creative will be a solution for my distaste with wrap-ups? Or do you think there are many more ways to talk about the books I read? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As usual, my socials are given in the description box below. Let's keep the bookish conversation going. Until next time, stay safe, happy and healthy. Om Shanti.